What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going in, fam. I'm going in. Y'all been wanting me to go in on this for a few days now, but I had some other things that I wanted to take care of first, some other stories that I wanted to cover. I knew I would eventually get around to this, and I'm glad that I kind of waited a few days because there has been some updates to the story that was not previously reported. So here we go. Let's talk about an uncivilized mutt. So we got this kid at this school in Kansas. He decides to insert himself into an argument that a black girl is having with some white kids over the use of racial slurs. This dude was charged with aggravated battery after he yelled the N-word at a black girl, a female student, and then initiated a fist fight with her in the halls of the school on November 15th. On my goddaughter's birthday, man, I'm mad now. I'm mad because now I got to think about this. You know, it's supposed to be a good day, happy day. But he done marred it, man. He done marred the day, man, with his ancestral habits. So the video shows the 15-year-old female student confronting the boy at Shawnee Mission East High School in Prairie Village. It's located about 10 miles outside of Kansas City. And it is alleged that the girl had confronted the other students over the use of the word slave. So when dude heard her confronting the other kids, he just yelled from a distance, "Shut the F up." Then he throws his belongings on the ground, twice uses the word again, "Nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's up?" And then he forcefully pushes the girl, initiating a fist fight. The other students, they eventually rushed in to try to break it up, but not before the black girl suffered a broken nose. She was subsequently expelled or suspended from school for 5 days with the boy. So let me get this straight. Dude calls her a racial slur. He proceeds to break her nose, hence committing a hate crime. And then she gets suspended. Now, I know that a lot of school policies are that if you get into a fight at all, if you fight back, if you hit somebody, you get suspended. I know a lot of those policies are like that. But there has to be some type of exceptions to the rule. And there's always exceptions to the rule. I don't want to hear that. It's always exceptions. Now, some people And we know what people will make the argument, well, that's not a hate crime. It was just a fight. It wasn't a hate crime. You just called it N-word. People use the N-word all the time. That doesn't make it a hate crime. It makes, when a person that is not Black uses the N-word, it's universally understood when they use the N-word toward a Black person that they're using it out of hate. So if they commence to committing a crime in the process, or that shortly thereafter, or any time thereafter, then a hate crime can be initiated. That's for the slowpokes. And boy, is there a lot of slowpokes on the internet. They come out of nowhere. So I'll show you a picture of the girl. This is Brainy. Her name is Brianna Brown. She's a sophomore at Shawnee Mission East High School. And she is the subject of a racial slur and assault from a white student. The incident prompted a school walkout. Let me say that again, fam. The incident prompted a school walkout. Salute to every student who had the courage to walk out and demand change at Shawnee High School, who, if you are to believe the students, which I do, have a history of cover-ups and failure to protect Black kids from being abused by other students who use racial slurs against them on a daily basis. This is per the children. They said they don't feel safe there. This is some of the kids who took part in the walkout. Let's read some of those signs. School should feel safe. Okay, I agree with that. Tolerating racism is racism. Okay, I agree with that. Okay, protect Black women. Okay, I agree with that. That's good. This one in the back, I can't make it out. It says, how many more? Yeah, how many more? And then at the bottom, it looks like it says demand action. I agree with all of those signs. That's Brianna holding up the sign that says protect Black women. I agree with all those signs. Fam, let me tell you what the school said. You're gonna love this textbook propaganda. You're gonna love this, fam. The school had this to say: we will continue to do our absolute best to help every student who enters our school feel safe and supported so they can be at their very best. The words we use matter. Racially charged language, insults, and slurs will not be tolerated at our school. Yet, the students have said that racism is pervasive at the school. They said that the administration does nothing. They said the teachers does nothing. The principal do nothing. The superintendent does nothing about it. They say it's pervasive. I believe the students. I believe that this school has a major problem. Shawnee Mission East High School has a major problem with racism. It's not a small problem, it's a huge problem. And I will venture to say that it starts at the top. You know how everything starts at the top. Everything in life starts at the top. The way a country citizens behave is a reflection of its governing body. The way children behave in a household is a reflection of the head of the household, how the head of the household runs the household. The way that students behave at schools when they get away with bad things, when they do bad things and they're not being held accountable, that gives them the incentive to continue bad behavior. The school has a duty to protect the children while they're in their possession, while they're in their custody, while they're under their stewardship. The schools have a duty to protect those kids. But they won't do it because a lot of them are racist too. That's right, I said it. A lot of them are racist too. That's why they won't protect the kids. I do believe that a lot of them get off to it. In fact, they encourage it. You know how you do know that you can encourage something by not saying a word at all. Do you understand that silence is consent? Yeah. If you see somebody doing something wrong and you don't say anything about it, you think that you're good just because you're not doing anything, you're not doing it yourself, you think you're one of the good ones. Imagine a police officer saying he's a good police officer, but he's watching his fellow police officers violate people's rights every day. But he thinks he's good, he's decent because he don't do it, because he don't participate. But he ain't saying nothing and he ain't doing nothing to quell the problem. Silence is consent. If you silent, that means you're going along with it. Because you know, when you really, really are against something, you speak out against it. You take action, right? When you really against something, when you really don't like something, you might take it for a minute, but at some point you implode. You explode. You know, hell no, I'm not taking this. No. So where are the teachers at Shawnee Mission? Where are they? What are they doing about it? Where's the principal? What's up with the superintendent? See, this problem would not be a problem if Willie D was the superintendent. This problem would not be a problem if Willie D was the principal. I shut that shit down. Shut it down. You can't act civilized. You got to go. You, your mama, your little brothers, and all of them. I don't give a damn if you're tenured or not. I don't care how many. I don't care how long, how many years y'all been going here. I don't give a damn if the school right across the street from your house. You can't come here. So let's take a look at Shawnee Mission East High School. Let's take a look at the faculty. That's what the parents should be looking at. That's what these students should be paying attention to. These teachers who don't offer them that safety, who don't make them feel protected. They shouldn't believe nothing they say. They shouldn't believe nothing the principal said. They shouldn't believe any of those words of affirmation that they put on those posters along the halls of the school. Don't believe none of that shit. Don't believe nothing that they write on the marquee about being a family and having a good day and coming together and we're all one team. Don't believe none of that. Action speaks louder than words. If I had a kid that went to Shawnee Mission East High School, I'd pull him out. The kids are saying it's a big problem. They're saying it's a huge problem. They don't feel safe. I don't remember going to school and just going there and not feeling safe. Every now and then, if I had a problem with one person or something, maybe I had a problem with a person, but I ain't have a problem with the whole damn class. I ain't have a problem with just dozens of students or hundreds of students using racial slurs and calling me a slave and no, man, we don't get down like that. Heads got the roll for that. They calling kids slaves. They calling them the N-word, breaking noses. Oh, hell no. Something got to give, and something will give. Couldn't be me. Could not be me, because I'm not a victim. Oh, no. Now, I might be a victim initially, but I'm going to flip the script. I'm going to flip the script. You ain't going to be having me walking around scared to death. You're not finna walk around, you're not finna bully me. You ain't finna bully me. You ain't finna bully nothing belong to me. That don't go around here. So the parents got to step up and step out. This marching ain't enough. There needs to be some tangible action. I say sue the school and sue the teachers. Yeah, sue the teachers. Sue the teachers, sue the school, sue the superintendent, sue the police, whoever you got it. Sue. Oh, it'll get right. I promise you they'll get right. When that insurance company starts saying that we can't insure you no more, oh, they'll get it right. Oh, they will get it right. They want something after that. What that don't work. What else we gonna do? Oh, we gonna do something. We gonna come to an amicable resolution. Oh yeah, it's gonna get some get right round here. You ain't finna just sleep good trying to bully me and mine. You ain't finna get no good night's sleep. Ain't finna be no rest. If I can't sleep, you can't sleep. This little dude has a history of violations. He was charged as a juvenile in Johnson County District Court for a level 4 felony with a hearing scheduled for December 6th. But this is not his first offense. He was charged back in the summer for an assault case. Let's see if I could pull up the actual incident. Let's see. Where is he at? Yeah, he can't really operate amongst the civilized. Okay, he was previously charged with aggravated battery, aggravated assault, and battery in a separate incident over the summer. Aggravated battery, aggravated assault, and battery in a separate incident over the summer. And guess what, fam? So he attacked the girl first, and when they broke it up, he immediately screamed, "She hit me." I mean, that lie just rolled off his tongue like it was on automatic, like the lie was on cruise control. He told that lie with so much conviction. He told that lie quickly. I mean, it was like that. That lie just rolled right off his tongue. He didn't even have to think about it. She hit me. Yeah, she hit your ass because you was hitting her. You attacked her. She had a right to defend herself. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been. It couldn't have even been my. Actually, my sister would have drove his ass. It couldn't have been my sister because my sister got hands. Oh yeah, you think I got hands? My sister got hands. Shit, boy, my sister would have mopped the floor up with that food. My sister would have dog walked his ass. When I first saw it from a distance, I saw the fight from a distance. I thought it was two girls fighting. Fighting like he got midget arms. Going into the comments. What's up, Peacemaker? Ironic. Landra, what's up? Victoria, what it do? T-Rex Arms. June. What's up, John Hawkins? June Bug. 901 Reacts. Yeah, now I did say my sister got hands, fam, and my sister don't do no fighting anymore. She used to fight when we were a lot younger, but once I got stronger than her and more dangerous than her, then I took that over. So my sister ain't had to do no fighting in a long time, for a long, long time. Nobody mess with my people like that, so yeah. And that's how it should be. Women ain't got no business out here fighting. Girls ain't got no business out here fighting boys. Boys shouldn't even be out here fighting boys. Like we need to figure out a way to live in peace. You know what I'm saying? Need to figure out a way to respect one another and, learn some conflict resolution skills, learn how to resolve our issues without fists, guns, and insults. We need to figure that out, right? That's a skill that needs to be taught in school, actually. Yeah, that needs to be taught. That needs to be taught in school. But, I think it's a bad idea for a girl to be fighting. Like, unless you just don't have any choice whatsoever, I would say, try to move around. Even when somebody says something you don't like, try to move around. Try to get out of the way. Because in most cases, a girl is going to lose a fight to a boy, even if they're the same size. Even if sometimes she's bigger than him. In most cases, a girl's going to lose the fight to the boy. So I would say, and then it just don't look good when girls fighting. Girls fighting, and it just don't look good. Hair all over the place, end up with scratches, cuts on your body, and all that kind of stuff. Why even put yourself out there like that? I remember a time when, most of the time, like girls would just do anything they can to not fight because they didn't want to get their face scratched up. They didn't want to get cut up or something, they didn't want to get their hair pulled out. So, yeah, I think it's a bad idea for a girl to fight a boy. That's why it's important for girls to keep a close relationship with the man in their life. Like keep a close relationship with daddy, keep a close relationship with your brothers, with your uncles. When dudes know that you got backup like that, they're less likely to try you like that. If he knew she had a big brother that went to that school, or she had a big brother that come through, he would have been less likely to try her. That's why when my kids were in school, I made it a point for them to see my face. I would go up to the school and I would make it a point for the teachers to see my face, the principal to see my face, the director to see my face, the counselors to see my face, and the kids and the parents to see my face. I wanted them to know my kids got backup. They got backup. When people know you got backup and they know that backup is real, oh, they ain't likely to try you. And if they do try you, then you know what time it is. They ain't gonna try you again. Yeah, it just never, you know, it's just never a good look to see girls fighting. Anyway, even if girls are fighting girls, girl fight, I don't even, you know, and I like to see fights. I like fights. But I like fights when you have two willing participants. Like this guy want to fight and this guy want to fight, and they ain't scared of each other. They ready to go. Let's go. Let's lock up. I like to see those type of fights. You know, that's why boxing is my favorite sport. I like to see fights, but I don't like the bully fights. I don't like somebody trying to run up on somebody, trying to bully. That's easy. You know, bullying people, pushing people around, you know, trying to ride on somebody because you think they weaker than you. That's coward. That's coward action to me, and you don't get no points for that. I want to see you do something that I thought you couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I want to see something that's difficult, that I think is difficult for you to do. You know, a challenge. I want to see a challenge. That's what I want to see. Yeah, that's the question, Vanessa. What is the parents going to do? That is the question. Oh, it's going to have to absolutely be some action behind that. Absolutely. And then it makes you ask the question, what's up with dude parents? If he could be that bold to say something like that and say it twice and know he's being recorded and everything, what does that tell you what's going on at his house? Because see, my kids would have had the presence of mind to know not to embarrass themselves first, but also know you do not embarrass the family. You do not embarrass the family name. We don't get down like that. Now, if you got to get down, you get down honorably. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to do it with honor. Whatever it is, we're going to do it with honor. Ain't nobody finna just do no bullying. Ain't nobody finna roll on us. There ain't finna be none of that. So whatever we do, if we do get down, you know, whoever we got down on, they deserved it. They asked for that. They begged for it. Because we don't bother nobody. But ain't nobody going to be bothering us either. What's up, Tori? D-Life. Terrell Bond. Antonio Whitner. What's up, James Williams? Oh, the video. Shit, I thought y'all seen the video by now. The video, you can Google this title and see. I mean, no, you can just Google, I don't know, white student breaks black student's nose or something. And you'll see it. You can also Google, let's see. You can Google black student hospitalized after being attacked by a white male, something along those lines. You can Google the school name, Shawnee Mission East High School. Shawnee Mission East High School, who is not doing a good job of protecting black students, who has a problem with racism, who has a huge problem with racism. And again, fam, I'm going to read to you their statement, because you know they always have these type of little bogus statements that, you know, after something like this happens, they always got the proverbial excuse statement and how they are looking out for all of the kids' interests, how they don't tolerate racism and all this type of stuff. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, the school, da-da-da-da. Okay, okay, here it is. This is the statement from Shawnee Mission East School, Shawnee Mission East High School. It said it will continue to do our absolute best to help every student who enters our school feel safe and supported so they can be at their very best. The words we use matter. Racially charged language, insults, and slurs will not be tolerated at our school. Now you talk to the students and it's a different story. The students say racially charged language, insults, and slurs are tolerated at Shawnee Mission East High School in Kansas. It is being tolerated. That's what the students say. And I believe the students. Shawnee Mission East High School is located in Prairie Village. That's located 10 miles outside of Kansas City. And I'm going to keep saying Shawnee Mission East High School so that any of you parents who may be thinking about moving into the Prairie View Village area, so that you'll know that that school is probably not going to be a good option for you if you have a Black student. In fact, if you have any student, because what they're doing is they're raising a whole class of uncivilized mutts. So even if your child ain't Black, they're letting your child know that that type of behavior is acceptable. And somewhere down the line, your child gonna try some of that. And somewhere down the line, your child gonna probably get their head knocked off. Because everybody ain't playing. Sounds like to me, Shawnee Mission East High School in Prairie Village, Kansas, needs to be investigated. They don't need to investigate the incident. They need to investigate the staff and administration. Yeah, that's who need to be investigated. And the dude who broke the girl's nose need to go to the penitentiary. Charge him as an adult, put him in the penitentiary for about 19 years, and then maybe you can let him out and he can have some sense and he'll know how to behave in public around civilized people. At this rate, he gonna be even worse. At this rate, he may even become a mass shooter. He broke a girl's nose while he just went through an assault and battery charge over the summer. I would say at this point, this is pathological behavior. Teresa asked me, why was I watching Trump's RICO trial? I can only stand to see Trump's face for so long. And then I start throwing up. his skin is repulsive. It looks like pulse coming out. So I can only see his face. I can only stand and see his face for so long. And then I got to move on, man. You know, so me not being a pain freak, I like to spend my time on pleasantries, you know, things that are appealing to me, you know, that are pleasant, you know, that uplift me, make my life uh, filled with quality, you know. So that's why I don't watch it. I'll get the clips, you know, if one of the clips stand out or whatever, I'll speak on it or whatever, but I'm not going to sit there and watch that sucker. I don't even watch his debates or none of that. I wouldn't sit and watch him in a debate because all he going to do is lie. I got a family friend. She's in her 80s now. She's 80 something years old. Love her to death. I'm talking to her one day. And I call her, check up on her. I said, "What you doing?" And she says, I'm watching Trump, this debate. He just makes me sick. And I say, "Well, why are you watching him? Why don't you just turn it off?" "No, I can't do that because I got to see what's going on." I say, "You already know what's going on. He lying. He just gonna lie." Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand people who sit and watch Fox News. I can see if something's on every now and then. You might be scrolling through and you hear something and you just get on it for a few seconds or something, then you get right off it. But just sitting out there with the channel on Fox News, I even see all that stuff. Just sitting up there watching that stuff, getting mad. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'd rather turn on Shark Tank or watch American Greed or something, uh, watch the Animal Channel, anything, paint dry, anything but, sit up there watching them with that propaganda. DJ Kinfolk, I feel you. What's up, Mona? Appreciate you. Velma Edwards. Right on. Real Code G says, I only watch Fox if Teslin is on. You're going to highlight that. That's right. Teslin Figaro. That's my girl right there. The coldest news analyst of our time. I said it. That's right. I said it. Teslin is cold-blooded with it. Mr. JDS, what's up? Elaine Sutton, Miss Michi, what it do, Miss Michi? Sassy girl, what up? Boo Magoo, Miss B Glam Decor, Patricia Jenkins, David Trent, what up? Kenyatta Sims, Ida Roby, Marcus Moore. All right, fam, that's my time, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. This school, this school in Kansas, what's the name of it again? Mission, what am I trying to say? Let me get the name of the school again. We got to stay on top of this. Shawnee, Shawnee, Shawnee Mission East High School in Prairie Village. I would avoid that school by any means necessary. If I'm Black, I would avoid it. If I'm a human being, I would avoid it. Because it sounds like a cesspool masquerading as a high school. Sounds like they over there recruiting racists or something. The kids say they don't feel safe there. They said the racism is a big problem. They don't feel safe. They don't feel protected. Yet the school talking that stuff about how they are, caring about every student that goes to the school. They saying that the words we use matter. You damn right the words matter. You know that. So if you know the words matter, why do the kids say that they are in a racially charged environment? But y'all say racially charged language, insults, and slurs will not be tolerated at your school. Yet it's being tolerated per the students. So what are y'all doing about it? You ain't doing nothing because, in my opinion, you're part of the problem. I'd get my kids out of that immediately. I wouldn't play no games with them. Until next time, family.